So, welcome to my channel Rekha Datta English Classes. Guys, you know well that my idiom and phrases series is going on. So, here I am coming with idiom and phrases which are in vogue. People usually use in their conversation, and trust me that I always try to derive these kind of idiom and phrases from the conversational videos of YouTube. I find where the people are having conversation, some advanced kind of conversation if they are having, I try to pick up the word or pick up the idiom and phrases from that particular videos. So if I do it, believe me that it will really help you to speak English in a better way, instead of picking your words or deriving it from a long list of vocabulary words. So when you are picking up your idiom and phrases or vocabulary words or anything, from a conversational video itself, you find that it really makes your conversation beautiful, impressive, and at the same time, you can make an impression on others. But trust me, it is only for your own sake. You find it beautiful when you are adding a lot of such phrases and idioms in your conversation to make it more effective. So today I have come with 3 idioms again. And trust me guys that I have noted it down. I have took it up from the conversational videos and try to understand that how it works. My only intention is to make you understand fully, completely the usage of that particular idiom and phrases, so that you can also use these idiom and phrases in your daily conversation. Okay? So starting with my first idiom, that is on someone's neck. On being someone's neck. You can also say this. Now when I say on someone's neck, it can be on my neck, on your neck, on her neck. So it can be used like that. Now let's understand the meaning on someone's neck. Someone here I am putting, it is a pronoun which I am using, but instead of that pronoun, you can use on my neck, on her neck, on their neck, something like that, okay? On your neck, that too can happen. It is a colloquial way of saying that someone is being or someone was being very demanding, very persistent or pressuring about something on you. Now let me make it more easier for you to understand. Suppose that some person is there, okay, and this person is very, at that particular moment, he's being very demanding, or he is pressurizing a lot on you, or he is insisting a lot on you about something, for doing some work, or about behaving in a certain way. Now you can say, why are you on my neck all the time? Why are you on my neck all the time? You are on my neck all the time. She is on her neck all the time. It means that that person is very involved with something, and that person is trying to pressurize you, trying to control you for doing something. Okay? It means that someone is very much involved into this thing, and this person is pressurizing you, nagging you, bothering you, and very persistently he's doing it. Now I'm giving more and more examples so that you can understand it. Now let me make you understand. I actually took this idiom from Jay City's podcast. I know that you must have heard Jay City's podcast. So Jay City invited Judah Pinkett. She's an actress of America, Hollywood. Judah Pinkett, while telling about her own life, she has revealed one thing, that she could write a book about her own life. It was a kind of autobiography. So this book was written by her, and she could write this book only because Jay Shetty was very persistently he was urging her to write it. And she also accepted this fact that she could write this book only because of Jay Shetty. So every time they used to meet, Jay would persistently ask her to write the book, and she would deny. She would say, no, I don't have time to write the book. So Jay would pressurize her to write the book. So she accepts this thing. She says that if it hadn't been for that moment, this book wouldn't be written. So it could be written only because of Jay Shetty. And she says, Jay, actually, really, you were on my neck all the time. You were on my neck about it, and that's why I could write this book. So here you could understand that here, let me tell you in simple English again, that in Jay Shetty's podcast, this lady, her name is Judah Pinkett. She actually came on the show and she was invited over there, and she accepted this fact that she could write an autobiography about herself only because Jay was really on her neck all the time. He would keep on saying that, have you written the book? Have you did this? Or I told you to write a book. Why don't you write a book? Just start writing a book. And he was constantly on her neck about it. So it means, I think that you have understood the meaning of this phrase or this idiom. It's not a phrase actually, it is an idiom. To be on someone's neck. It means that if someone is pressurizing you again and again and telling you to do something, so you can say that, why are you on my neck? I'll do it. Let's take more examples. So I can say, my boss was really on my neck for finishing the report. Suppose the boss has given you some report to complete, and you are taking your own time to finish that report. So your boss is constantly poking you, constantly telling you to complete the report. So you would say that my boss is on my neck all the time to complete the report, or my boss is always on my neck to meet the deadline or about the deadlines. Another example you can take, suppose that you are not bringing good marks in your examination, and your parents are continuously telling you to bring good marks, to do better in your examination. So you would say that my parents are always on my neck, We can take another situation where we find that this lady has joined a new office and she finds it very difficult to cope with the situation. As she is the new intern in the office, she finds that everything is there, you have to be very disciplined, you have to reach on time, you have to do all the work perfectly. So this lady might say that, this lady boss is always on my neck, for being late. Suppose you reached a little late to your office and you get scolded by your boss or the lady boss. Now you come back to your house, your home, you tell your friend that, I was just being scolded by this lady and she's always on my neck. So you can also say that I got a little late today for office, and this lady, she started scolding me. She's always on my neck about something. So on someone's neck means when you are bothering someone or nagging someone or pressurizing someone or pressuring somebody for doing something constantly. You can say that you are on my neck. Now my next idiom, which I have taken from an interview given by Priyanka Chopra to a channel, and she has used this idiom for women empowerment. But it can be used for anything where you are doing something coming out of your usual routine. if you're doing something which is not usual, which is not simple, and if you're crossing the boundaries to achieve something, to do good in your life, it involves a lot of things where you are facing a lot of challenges, a lot of boundaries which are actually hampering your ways, and you want to cross it. You want to do something good, something innovative in your life. So you can use this idiom while you are doing something like this. I mean, not being a simple woman or doing simple things. You need to cross that limit of being a simple person and do something creative, innovative, something new, so that you can give inspiration to others. Okay. While giving her interviews, Priyanka Chopra actually talks about the girls, how they should be taught in the household, how they should be taught to do something new, to attach to something new, how they can do something new, so that the label of the common people should not be put on them. I mean, we're talking about the girl. They should do something creative, something innovative, something different to get a better label in the society. Now, let's see the examples. How can we talk about it? Suppose we are talking about a lady and she has started her new tech company. So we can say that by starting her new tech company, she has pushed the envelope for other women too. And suppose that there is a woman and she has been selected for giving training to new league, and this is the first time she's been doing, and other women are also taking inspiration from her. So you can say that she's the first woman to push the envelope in this field, so other women are also getting inspiration from her. So in this way, I hope you understood. Push the envelope means, when you are actually doing something extraordinary, coming out of your box. Normally, you don't want to remain in the box. You want to come out of it. You want to do something different. You want to do something major thing in your life, so that you can be recognized in the society. One more thing is there, that this idiom, it is not necessary that it can be used for women only. You can use this idiom, it depends on the context where you are using it. It can be used for any person. So if you are saying about a designer, suppose there is a designer and this designer is creating new outfits, for a fashion show. So always it does something different. So you can say that the designer push the envelope, or the designer loves to push the envelope by creating new outfits, something different on a runway. You can give another example, that she really pushed the envelope by adopting some new techniques, some new ways of doing gymnastic in the competition. Maybe a competition is going on. Think about a situation, some competition is going on, that this girl is there, she wants to do something different to impress the panel of the judges. So she is just pushing the envelope to create something new, to do something new, to adopt some new way of showing her gymnastic. So she pushed the envelope by creating something new in her field of gymnastic. Same way you can use this idiom. You're talking about a phone. So the smart new phone which came into being, which came out. You're talking about a phone, that the smart new phone which came out, it has a foldable screen. So you can say that the smart new phone which has a foldable screen, it is pushing its way to the present technology that you can use. I hope that without using any Hindi word, I am able to make you understand the idiom in a nice way. If you have understood it, please like my channel, and I would be inspired to bring more and more such idiom and phrases, so that you can use in your conversation without any problem. Now my third idiom is, dear inner spotlight, or deer in a flashlight. You can use flashlight or spotlight both for this idiom. Now try to understand. Deer in the spotlight means when you are very much nervous about something, very much shocked, surprised, or scared of something that you don't know how to react, what to say. Okay, so just imagine a situation of a deer. Suppose you are passing from a jungle and suddenly you see a deer, and when the car's flashlight or the spotlight is falling on the deer, suddenly it gets freezed. It stands in the same place and doesn't know whether I should run away from here or whether I should stand over here. So this is the condition of the deer. Same way, when something happens to somebody and this person is in a condition of shock, or he's very much afraid of doing something. I'm giving you an example so that you can understand it well. Suppose Tom is a guy, and this guy is being told to prepare something on some topic in the classroom, the other day, but he didn't do anything, and he's very happy. He's not caring for that his name will be called out. So he is very busy in talking to his friend, and suddenly what happens that his name is being called out by the principal himself. And now what would be his condition? His condition is like a deer in the spotlight. He stood up suddenly and he's freezed. He doesn't know how to react, what to say, because he didn't prepare his lesson properly. So his condition is deer in the spotlight. So let's talk about a girl. Her name is Shara, and this is the first time she has prepared a presentation and she want to present it in front of a lot of people. Okay, and she just stepped into the room, the hall, where she find out a lot of people are waiting over her and they all want to see her presentation. All the official people are over there. So the condition of Sarah would be like a deer in the spotlight, because she gets freezed. She doesn't understand what to say, how to say something, and her condition is totally different, and she's so nervous, so much scared about being there. A lot of people are there to watch her thing, how she's going to present her stuff. So her condition is like a deer in the spotlight. John looked like a deer in the spotlight when his boss asked him to explain the mistakes in the report. So you can imagine the situation. John is a new intern in that office, and suddenly his boss finds a lot of mistake in his report. So what his condition will be? His condition will be like a deer in the spotlight. We can take another example. We can see that there is a girl called Rani, and this girl's today it is her birthday, and she doesn't want to reveal her birthday to her office colleague. But suddenly she finds that when she enters the room, she finds that everybody is yelling at her, "Happy birthday!" And what would be the condition of this girl, Rani? She just, got stuck like a deer in the spotlight. She just totally caught off guard. She doesn't understand what is happening. She didn't tell about her birthday. It was a surprise party which was arranged by the office itself. And suddenly she finds herself in a spotlight. She finds herself like a deer in the spotlight. So another situation we can take that during the job interview, Tom stayed like a deer in the spotlight when he was asked a question which he did not prepare at all. So guys, these were 3 idioms which I have brought today. Please like, subscribe and share my channel, so that not my channel, my videos actually, so that I can come up with lots of other interesting videos for you. Thank you so much for watching my video.